Stop being available for everyone. Most people believe being kind means always saying yes. They think availability is proof of value. But what if always being available is exactly what slowly destroys your life? If you have ever felt that people only come to you when they need something, this story is for you. In a peaceful little town surrounded by long green fields and quiet old houses, there lived a man named Daniel. Everyone knew him as the reliable one. If a bicycle chain broke, they called Daniel. If boxes needed carrying, they knocked on Daniel's door. If someone felt lonely and needed to talk, Daniel was always there. He never said no. He smiled, nodded, and helped every single time. If this feels true to your life, comment yes below so I know I'm not alone here. Daniel believed helping others made him a good person. People praised his kindness, but slowly, without realizing it, his life stopped belonging to him. His garden stayed half-cleaned, his windows remained broken, his roof needed repairs. Yet every day, Daniel was busy fixing problems that were not his. Each night he came home exhausted. His mother once looked at him and asked gently, "Daniel, you help everyone, but who helps you?" Daniel smiled the same tired smile and said, "One day they'll remember my kindness." That day never came. One evening, dark clouds gathered and strong winds swept through the town. People rushed to protect their homes before the storm hit. Daniel ran out too, not to save his own things, but to help his friend Oliver's, whose tools were still outside. They worked fast, but while Daniel was saving Oliver's belongings, his own garden remained uncovered. And then the storm arrived. Rain poured, wind roared. By the time Daniel returned home, his garden was ruined. If simple stories like this make you reflect, consider subscribing. Stories like this are a story that will change your life. Daniel sat on his steps, soaked and silent. His mother placed a towel on his shoulder and said quietly, "Today, you saved everyone's things except your own." That night, something inside Daniel finally broke. The next morning, he visited Mr. Harris, a retired teacher who lived by the river. After listening carefully, Mr. Harris said, "Daniel, kindness without boundaries becomes self-destruction." He pointed to the river and continued, "When water forgets its limits, it doesn't give life, it destroys it." Those words stayed with Daniel, and that is how this became a story that will change your life. Part 2. Deeper analysis. What makes Daniel's story uncomfortable is not the storm, it's the mirror. Perspective 1. Being available is not the same as being valuable. Many people between 25 and 50 believe their worth comes from how useful they are to others. They say yes quickly. They respond immediately. They sacrifice rest, focus, and peace, hoping it will be noticed. But over time, constant availability sends a silent message. Your time is unlimited. Your boundaries don't exist. That's why Daniel wasn't respected more for helping everyone. He was depended on more. And dependence is not the same as appreciation. If this part hits close to home, comment yes. It helps me know what kind of stories truly matter to you. Perspective 2. Boundaries are not rejection, they are structure. People often fear that saying no will make them look selfish or unkind. But look at how high performers actually live. Successful builders of careers, businesses, or wealth protect their energy carefully. They don't disappear, they decide. When you set boundaries, you're not pushing people away, you're teaching them how to treat you. That's why Daniel's life changed only after he paused before saying yes. Not because he became colder, but because he became clearer. This is the quiet lesson hidden inside a story that will change your life. Growth doesn't come from doing more for others, it comes from finally including yourself in the equation. Perspective 3. Self-respect compounds faster than people-pleasing. At first, Daniel felt guilty. That's normal. But guilt fades when results appear. His fence stood strong. His roof stopped leaking, his mind felt lighter, and something unexpected happened. People adapted. They solved their own problems, they respected his time. The world didn't collapse when Daniel stopped being available for everyone. It rearranged itself. If simple, honest stories like this help you think differently about your life, consider subscribing. I share more reflections like this every week. That's why this isn't just another feel-good tale. It's a story that will change your life if you let it. When you stop being available for everyone, you finally become available for what matters. And that's where growth and real wealth begin. Part 3. Lessons and practical takeaways for viewers seeking growth and wealth. Here's where the story becomes practical, quietly but powerfully. Daniel didn't change his life by becoming less kind. He changed it by becoming more intentional. Lesson 1. Time is your most valuable asset, and it compounds. Many people protect money before they protect time. That's backwards. Look at how long-term builders operate. They don't chase every request. They invest hours where return is highest. Health, skill, focus, relationships that grow with them. When Daniel stopped rescuing everyone else's emergencies, he finally had space to fix his own roof. That wasn't selfishness, that was capital allocation. Lesson 2. Boundaries create leverage, not distance. Saying no doesn't burn bridges when it's done with clarity. It sets expectations. High performers learn this early or pay for it later. They choose when to be available. They don't let availability choose them. That's why Daniel gained respect after he set limits. People adapted because they had to, and when people adapt, you get leverage back over your schedule, your energy, and your growth. This is the quiet power inside a story that will change your life. It shows that boundaries don't shrink your world, they organize it. Lesson 3. Wealth follows self-respect more often than sacrifice. Burnout doesn't build fortunes, consistency does. Consistency requires rest. Rest requires permission, and permission starts with valuing yourself. When Daniel stopped running for everyone else, he started building momentum for himself. Not overnight, not dramatically, but steadily, like real wealth is built. Here's a simple practice you can use this week. Before you say yes, pause for 10 seconds. Ask one question. Will this move my life forward, or am I avoiding my own priorities? That pause alone can change years. If this message speaks to where you are right now, comment yes below, because I read every one. Because this isn't just a story about a man in a small town. It's a story that will change your life if you let it. When you stop being available for everyone, you finally become available for what matters. And that's where growth and real wealth begin.